We may drive past them or we might even live on them. But how much do we really know about the name of the person behind the street where we live? Well, a program in St. Albert is hoping to change that.
It's called The Street Where You Live, and it's about St. Albert street names. So it tells the stories of some of the names behind the people.
With over 60 streets represented throughout the community, they were able to narrow down the exhibit to focus on a cross-section of local tales.
This is the exhibit, and some of the introductory things we have here, we talk about some of the first names that were in St. Albert. A lot of those were religious names because of the history of the mission. So we've got an early map that's got a few of the names on it. And then we talk about the process of naming streets and how that happened. There's some amazing people, some community people who belong to every organization, like the Lions Club and the Rotary and the school board and all those kinds of things. There are 3 people who went to the Yukon Gold Rush, so they were really interesting. There's some early settlers, one of the first babies that was born here, as well as people that worked in the city's cultural department and started up festivals.
Joanne refers to the street signs as a catalogue of interesting people. That local history is now on display with various forms of visuals, from artwork to artifacts.
Interesting stories is the barns that used to be up on Mission Hill that belonged to the mission and the Grey Nuns were actually sold to a local farm family, and those barns have been in use on their dairy farm ever since.
No St. Albert street sign exhibit would be complete without the inclusion of iconic Hector Gervais.
Was the championship curler in St. Albert. He was called the Friendly Giant, big man. You can see by his shoes there that they're rather large. But he was a very popular local sports hero. And this was a cartoon that was done for a roast of him, the painting by Vandenberg.
For many of the volunteers, hearing grandparents and family members share their memories with children is the hidden gem in this exhibit, one they hope you will join them in celebrating.
So October 8th, we're having a block party at the museum rather than our regular sort of exhibit opening. So it's going to be at the museum. We'll have some things out in the atrium. We'll be serving hot dogs, and we'll have games and crafts for the kids and treat it like it's a summer block party. And we're working with the city on that, and they actually had over 100 block parties this summer.
In Edmonton, I'm Bianca Jade.